Michael and Rob Weathers here, your hosts. And while we're coming off the heels of the first ever DCW pay-per-view, I can now announce our next one is set to take place February 15th. It will be Mardi Gras Madness.
Not only that, but the hit just coming.
Let me get this one, brother. Not only that, but the hits just keep coming. At Mardi Gras Madness on February 15th, we will be revealing the newest championship edition here in DCW as we will be showing off for the first time the DCW Junior Heavyweight Championship. And speaking of champions, I personally cannot think of a better way to kick off 2025 than this man right here. Please welcome the DCW Heavyweight Champion, Jack Passion.
Show. This was my pop off, ready for some more. I do it for money, power, fame, and I run the game. Jack Passion!
Welcome everyone to the first DCW Synergy of 2025. Carmen, Michael, and Rob Weathers happy to be here alongside with you.
Rapping like a layer looking cookie for an Oreo. When I hit the scene like a streak is on the carnival. Shooting looking cheese, getting honey like the beach. Oh, yeah, another beach in the bird. Getting fresh feet, hey, let me do my thing. I'm a cream of the crowd. I'm never gonna stop. Looking at silly from the top before I cry. Excellent style, that's more I can hang. Never let it stand, not twist deep bang. Put you in the place after looking for the light. Pushing that kind of stain on the floors at night. You better get mad, and you gotta see me. I'm ready to get great. We're getting the life for the money and the fame. I'm gonna change the game, so get the name.
Yet another killer performance by the DCW Heavyweight Champion, Jack Passion. And as always, if you like what you hear, be sure to stream all of Jack Passion's music wherever you may find your music: Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, and more. Let's hear what the champion has to say.
Jack Passion always says, don't forget the name. I am definitely not forgetting the name Jack Passion after seeing the 2024 that this young man had.
Diamond Championship Wrestling, welcome to 2025. Welcome to a new year. And welcome to a new future for DCW. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are back live here. Right here in 2025, and I just want to take this moment to thank each and every one of you for coming out. I mean, I've seen so many of these faces over the past year, and I cannot tell you how lucky and how grateful I am to be standing here before you today as your one and only Diamond Heavyweight Champion. You know, when I first came here, this building was empty. And now standing here today, I could say, ladies and gentlemen, more than anything in the world, that my heart is full. And I love that you people come out here each and every week, whether you're in this building, the Bullet Bob Armstrong Memorial Arena, right here at Theodore Alabama, or you're watching at home, seeing professional wrestling live week in and week out. Thank you very much for supporting the absolute #1 greatest form of live entertainment that has ever existed. And it does not happen without each and every one of you. the fans of professional wrestling. No, thank you, each and every one of you. When you work day in and day out for a prize like the Diamond Heavyweight Championship, you realize just how few and far between these opportunities come. And you take advantage of every single moment you have the opportunity to be out here and to have the privilege to perform for the fans of professional wrestling. Because there is no greater feeling than this. And we have had our ups and downs over the past year. I mean, I have been in championship matches. I have been in an arm wrestling contest. I've had a rap battle in front of you people. And I've been in the steel cage. And I have faced many opponents over the last years. Some high and some very, very low. And every person has had an opportunity to step up to me, but none work as hard as me to earn the right to be called #1 here in Diamond Championship Wrestling, to be called the man, the rarity, the best of the best. So, 2025, we're coming in hot, without a shadow of a doubt. And if you don't know already,
well, we know that music. The man who laid waste to Jack Passion at the conclusion of All Sales Final, Crusher Cottrell, who had a breakout 2024, looks to make 2025 the year of Cottrell.
You know, what better way to start off 2025 than with the suit and ties in the back finally opening their eyes and realizing that the true champion is standing right here on this ramp. See, I steamroll any and every opponent that they put in my way, and yet they continue to deny, and deny. So at All Sales Final, I decided to take matters into my own hands. Now, Jack, as for you, I'm sick and tired of you walking around not putting in the true efforts and the true hard work that it takes to be a champion. Instead, you're too focused on walking around on the beach, flaunting that championship over your shoulder like you're something, when the truth is, every single night, you pray to God that you can be half the man that I am.
you're gonna come out here again, interrupt me again, and you're gonna claim that I haven't worked my tail off for this day in and day out every single day of my life? All you have done since coming into this company is steamroll your way through different opponents. The biggest difference between you and me is I respect this business. I love this business. I would die for this business. And instead you come out here and you insult the intelligence of these people by making a mockery of every single time you enter this ring. You disrespect everything that is gracious about professional wrestling. And I'm sick of it. And a guy like you needs to be put in his place, coming out looking like a used Toyota salesman. How dare you? How dare you step to me? Don't you ever talk to me about earning it when all you've done day in and day out is disrespect the thing that I have bled for
every single day. You know, see, the real difference here is I just do this for me. I only care about me. That's what makes me better than you. You claim you do it for the fans, or you do it for your family. As a matter of fact.
Be careful, watch yourself, young man.
Speaking of family, why don't you tell your grandma I said hello? I saw her over there in the crowd, eyeing me up and down. And I mean, hell, who wouldn't?
Who do you think you're talking about? You talking about my grandmother, huh? You talking about my family? You see, you had an opportunity to keep it professional. I would have given you a shot for this championship because I recognize the real deal that stands before me. You understand that? But this isn't business, and this isn't professional. You made this personal. You made this personal by taking away the single biggest moment of my career. You made this personal by getting in my business day after day. You made this personal by bringing my family into this. So Crusher Cottrell, you want to fight? I'm feeling the itch. So why don't you get in this ring so I can beat you like a bitch?
Jack Passion not mincing words.
I thought you never asked.
It looks like we may be kicking off 2025 with a fight. Crusher Cottrell and Jack Passion throwing hands.
Just throwing heavy leather back and forth. The officials coming out to try to
Finally.
break this up.
Finally, some referees on hand, trying to maintain some semblance of order, and Jack Passion sweeps the legs. And you knew this was coming. Crusher Cottrell crossed a line, bringing in the family of Jack Passion.
I mean, everything that Crusher Cottrell just said moments ago as the locker room starts to clear out was all just to get under the skin of Jack. This is what he wanted.
Well, it's a fight he wanted. It's a fight he's going to get. So we finally get these two men separated. Jack Passion diving in. Jack Passion enraged. Folks, we're going to take a moment to try to get things under order here.
When it's tournament time, we don't go big. We go bigger.
Every bite is full of bold taste and fresh ingredients. When it comes to flavor, we serve it and celebrate it. In Mobile, behind Chick-fil-A in the Dolphin Square Shopping Center. Stop and order online to savor our mouth-watering burritos and more.
And Doug.
Hey man, nice base. Clearly you're a safe driver. You could save hundreds for safe driving with Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Woo! We gotta go again.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Right now, it feels like the world's standing still. But if you look to the land, it's a whole different story. From farms to backyards, wheels are turning. Seeds are being planted. Animals are getting fed. Grass is growing. And families are giving their all to the soil. Because no matter how uncertain things get, the land never stops. So to all those linked to the land, we say thank you. We're here for you because we all run together.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest, set for one fall. Introducing first, from Bethany, Alabama, Jesse Gray.
Before folks, while we were in commercial break, it took even more men to separate Jack Passion and Crusher Cottrell. We will give you updates as they come in. Meanwhile, we are set for the first competition of 2025 here at DCW as Jesse Dreads Drake, one of the fastest rising junior heavyweights we have here in the Gulf Coast, is set to face off against this man.
Coming to us from Seattle, Washington, Flex Cannon.
We see the mask covering the injured face of Flex Cannon.
I gotta say, after seeing firsthand the results of that Junkyard Brawl match last year against Doc Silver, I think Flex Cannon definitely got off light, only needing that much protection. Could have been so much worse, but still, even then, it's a level of adversity now that Flex is having to fight through every single time he gets in the ring.
This is the first time we're seeing Flex Cannon in action since the Junkyard Brawl. When it comes to Jesse Drake, it's not about the size of the man in the fight, Rob. It's about the size of the fight in the man. And he is here tonight to prove himself against Flex Cannon.
Well, and as we talked about at the top of this episode, we have got coming up next month, we will be debuting the Diamond Championship Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Championship, and I am sure Jesse Drake, amongst a lot of other junior heavyweights in our locker room, are very much looking forward to that day.
Flex Cannon getting the early advantage, using that size and strength. Both men looking to build momentum here in 2025, set the pace here in our very first match of the new year. Drop kick from Jesse Drake. And a drop toe hold brings down Flex Cannon. Drake gonna have to use his speed and agility here.
And something that I'm starting to notice in this match, Flex Cannon, as you said, this is our first time seeing Flex.
Standing moonsault gets a 2.
It's our first time seeing Flex since that Junkyard Brawl, and it's starting to look like it took more out of him than just a piece of his face. Flex Cannon definitely not looking like himself in this contest.
Headlock takeover from Jesse Drake. Looking to keep the big man down. I'll go.
Oh, and there's a little bit of that strength from Flex Cannon I've been waiting to see. Look at the perseverance of Jesse Drake turning things around. Got a head scissors now applied.
Flex doing everything he can to fight out. Now back on his feet. Jesse Drake with a couple shots in the corner. Flex Cannon cuts it off.
And Flex with a massive right hand to the breadbasket. Look at this, just bashing Dreads' face right into that top turnbuckle, trying to make him as deformed as Flex is.
Well, we knew Flex had a point to prove here tonight, coming in his first match, not just of the new year, but his first match since the Junkyard Brawl. Looking to make a statement here at the expense of Jesse Drake, one of the standouts at the Diamond Mine Powerbomb, center of the ring.
Gotta be it, gotta be it.
Jesse Drake gets the shoulder off the mat.
Having to dig deep for that.
Jesse Drake really digging deep, showing something within him, able to kick out of one of the most powerful moves in the arsenal of Flex Cannon.
Well, now Flex is going to have to go back to the drawing board and try to find a way to put Jesse Drake away. There's another shot right to that face. You can see Flex is feeling it so much.
I think Drake is surprising Cannon here. Drops an elbow to the chest. Now Jesse Drake, this frenetic energy, really bouncing off the walls here now, looking to fly. Frog splash connects. And Cannon able to power out. Now back on his feet, just absorbed that frog splash like it was nothing.
Oh, but look at Drake getting out of it. Right to the mouth with a super kick.
Drake looking to fly once again. Caught with a crossbody. Not where you want to be. Fall away slam and a rough landing for Drake.
Flex got a hold of Drake. Looks like he's got him dead to rights, Carmen. Drake with nowhere to go.
What's he have in mind here? Oh my God!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Flex
Saw the arms of Jesse Drake go stiff upon impact. Flex Cannon making an emphatic statement here to kick off 2025. Folks, more action to come right after this.
Hello. I saw you move in and I wanted to welcome you to the neighborhood with some homemade biscuits.
Oh, that's so nice.
And a little tip, Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Oh.
Cookies.
Biscuits.
Is there a little nutmeg in there?
Oh, it's my mum's secret recipe.
You can tell me.
It's a secret.
Is it cinnamon?
It's my mum's secret recipe.
Call Geico and see how easy saving on homeowners and condo insurance can be.
I'll come back for the plate.
And Doug.
Hey, man. Nice base. Clearly you're a safe driver. You could save hundreds for safe driving with Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Woo! We gotta go again.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Every time I eat stuffed crust from Pizza Hut, I play this song. But watch what happens when I play it backwards.
Eat original stuffed crust backwards.
What did you say, record?
3 toppings, just $11.99.
Amazing. The original stuffed crust, just $11.99. Only from Pizza Hut. No one out Pizza Hut. No one.
Right now, it feels like the world's standing still. But if you look to the land, it's a whole different story. From farms to backyards, wheels are turning. Seeds are being planted. Animals are getting fed. Grass is growing. And families are giving their all to the soil. Because no matter how uncertain things get, the land never stops. So to all those linked to the land, we say thank you. We're here for you because we all run together.
Step on up. It is time to play the game as the Kid looking to have a successful start to 2025. I know the holidays treated the Kid well. We saw the Kid victorious in the main event of our holiday special just 2 weeks ago in the Jingle Brawl 8-man tag.
We were also very successful in that main event ourselves. We got to do something I never thought I'd get to do in my career. We got to eat on camera. Can you believe that?
Ended the year on a high note. We can be YouTubers now, Rob. As the Kid set for singles competition. Speaking of 2 weeks ago, this man certainly made his presence felt. Donald Blake looking to prove once again why he is built different. He made his intentions known that he has his eyes set on that Diamond Destiny Championship, the title held by the mentor of the kid and Gary the Rockstar Gable. But the kid, we saw a little bit of fire from the kid 2 weeks ago, taking the mic from his old mentor and issuing the challenge for tonight.
Well, and just like so many other individuals in our locker room, the kid very much with a point to prove. And just as we talked about at the top of the show, just as we talked about in our previous contest, we have got that new DCW Junior Heavyweight Championship joining the ranks of our list of accolades here in DCW just next month at our next pay-per-view.
Donald Blake looking to establish his dominance early here with that size advantage. And you mentioned that championship, Rob. We do know we will be getting our first look at the Junior Heavyweight Championship live on pay-per-view when we return to pay-per-view on February 15th for Mardi Gras Madness. The only way to join us is to be here in person or purchase the pay-per-view stream. It'll be our second ever pay-per-view. Of course, you can still watch All Sales Final on demand as we see the kid who has certainly been studying some tape of Donald Blake working over the wrist. Blake, though, able to work his way out.
Well, the kid definitely very much a student of the game, but Donald Blake, as we talked about, very much trying to prove why they call him built different. And is out here proving that right now against the kid.
Kid with multiple shots to the midsection, trying to break the grip of Donald Blake. Blake with a big shoulder block brings down the kid. Look at the confidence of Blake. Hip toss from the kid. Looking to surprise Blake.
Looks to snap him out of the corner.
Kid picking up a head of steam.
Lariat on the way down.
Only getting a count of 2. The kid trying to will on the crowd here at the Bullet Bob Armstrong Memorial Arena, the only place to be on February 15th. Donald Blake making the kid regret his decision there. And now pulling on the arm over the top rope.
Trying to eliminate some of that striking offense of the kid.
Looking to hyper-extend the elbow there. Speaking of elbows, just driving his own elbow, the corner right to the top of the head.
Yeah, those 12-6 elbows, man. That is a dangerous maneuver, and so is that gut wrench suplex.
Looking to punish the kid, hooks the inside leg. Very confident pin there from Donald Blake.
And now look at this handful of hair. All of the disrespect in the world. We saw so much disrespect at the top of this episode whenever Crusher Cottrell came out here and said the things that he said to Jack Passion, and now we're getting another dose of disrespect on the end of Donald Blake.
Right now just picking apart the kid. Rolls the kid over. And now another stomp to the midsection. A very systematic approach here by Donald Blake. Not only targeting the limbs, but also the sternum and the back. And now modified abdominal stretch.
Just trying to pull back. Add a little bit of extra torque there. You can see grabbing a hold of the abdomen of the kid, just trying to inflict pain everywhere he can.
You saw the kid there scratching and clawing, trying to make his way out of the submission hold. Donald Blake just tossing the kid down. Kid creating a little distance. Now finally may be able to get that momentum he so desperately needed throughout.
A little bit of misdirection.
Caught midair from Blake. Kid was trying to outsmart Blake, but now he's caught. Alabama slam.
All of that aggression, everything that Donald Blake has had to hold in for the last 2 weeks since the gauntlet was laid down, all of it coming out against the kid.
Well, speaking of the gauntlet laid down, there you see the Diamond Destiny champion, Gary the Rockstar Gable, coming in to make his presence felt. But what does this mean for the Diamond Destiny Championship ahead of Mardi Gras Madness? You see Gable checking on the kid. Kid now back on his feet as the crowd here in Mobile, Alabama is showing their love and respect. We'll be back with more DCW right after this.
Is protected by Simparica Trio, and he's in it to win it. Simparica Trio is the first and only chew with triple protection. Oh, please. And ticks. Intestinal worms! Whoa, heartworm disease! No problem with Simparica Trio. This drug class has been associated with neurologic adverse reactions, including seizures. Used with caution in dogs with a history of these disorders. For winning protection, go with Simparica Trio.
Unleash the flavor at Crazy King Burrito. Every bite is full of bold tastes and fresh ingredients. When it comes to flavor, we serve it and celebrate it. In Mobile, behind Chick-fil-A in the Dolphin Square Shopping Center. Stop and order online to savor our mouth-watering burritos and more.
The extra twinkle. That extra swagger. Feeling healthy by leaps and bounds. Making a dinner that makes their whole day. And giving your best friend the best nutrients for their best life. Science did that.
When it's tournament time, we don't go big. We go bigger.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest set for one fall. Coming to us first from Mobile, Alabama, by way of the French Quarter, Binky Jordan.
Binky Jordan has recently found himself joining forces, at least it seems on the surface, with Ryan Razors.
Yeah, but does Ryan Razors know that?
I mean, he seemed pretty on board.
I don't know, man. Whatever was in that present that Binky brought a couple of weeks ago definitely got quite the reaction from Ryan Razors after that contest.
Speaking of reactions, let's talk about how Binky Jordan has quickly become one of the biggest fan favorites here at DCW. The crowd loves them some Binky Jordan. Binky looking to get 2025 kicked off with a win. We'll see who Binky is facing off with here momentarily. Rob, I still think it's incredible that you taught Binky Jordan how to do that. I don't think that's something we talk about enough.
Well, you know what? We were going to continue to not talk about it, but then you just had to go and open your mouth. I'm not telling you any secrets.
It's my
ever
New Year's
again
resolution.
anymore. To break my heart
Yeah, the second year in a row, actually.
Don't you worry about what me and Binky Jordan get up to in the French Quarter.
Buzzsaw Benelli, the former DCW heavyweight champion, came fingertips away from regaining his Diamond Destiny Championship in the Destiny Rumble just a few short weeks ago. And you can tell that bad mood is carried over here into the new year.
Yeah, that's not going to go away anytime soon. I mean, we're talking about an individual who lost last year his Diamond Destiny Championship to who? Jack Passion. And then later that same year lost his Diamond Heavyweight Championship to who? Jack Passion. And now Buzzsaw Benelli is coming into 2025. That chip on his shoulder so much bigger than it's ever been.
Hey, new year, new me. This could be the year that, who knows, Buzzsaw Benelli could turn over a new leaf. Yeah, what am I talking about? That ain't going to happen. However, Buzzsaw Benelli is looking to get back on track and get championship gold around his waist once again. As these two competitors circle the ring. Not in any hurry here. Neither competitor wants to rush in and make a mistake. Collar and elbow tie up, center of the ring. Binky Jordan trying to reposition, get the better of the veteran.
I think he's got that early wrist control. Applying a little extra pressure to Buzzsaw. Buzzsaw really having to work for this. Oh, you can see that wrist getting twisted back in a nasty way.
Benelli, the veteran, able to slip out. Now looking to teach Binky Jordan a thing or two. I don't think either one of us expected a technical mat classic to kick us off here tonight, but Binky Jordan thus far holding his own.
Taking that wrist, wrenching it right back. And look at this, Buzzsaw's trying to go
Hold
up.
on now.
Buzzsaw trying to get control of Binky, but Binky did that unorthodox offense.
Looking to get in the head of Buzzsaw Benelli, lightly tussling the hair while holding on to that hammer lock. Certainly did a number on getting under the skin of Buzzsaw Benelli.
I get it. That'll do it to me, too.
Collar and elbow tie up once again. This time Benelli getting the better of the exchange. Looking to give Binky a taste of his own medicine.
Buzzsaw Benelli trying to tell Binky Jordan, anything you can do, I can do better.
Now lowering his frame to bring down Binky Jordan, trying to equalize the height disadvantage here.
Well, that's a disadvantage that Buzzsaw has had to deal with his entire career, and we have seen him fight through that on so many occasions. We've said multiple-time champion here in Diamond Championship Wrestling.
Hey, say what you will about Buzzsaw Benelli. You can't take away the accolades. One of the greatest champions here at DCW, and get an up close and personal look at Binky Jordan.
Binky Jordan trying to take him on a boat ride.
I think Benelli wants to keep his feet on the ground.
Hey, look, that's the last referee that's going to stop something like that from happening. I got to tell you, you're going to have to change officials before you try to ask for that.
Center of the ring once again, side headlock from Binky Jordan. And thus far, trying to stay on that technical game. Both competitors down.
Both of them had the same exact idea. Now Buzzsaw back up first and now gaining advantage for it.
Buzzsaw looking to take advantage now. The exact reason why he has been a former champion here in the company, not just the Diamond Destiny champion, also the heavyweight champion. We talked about the bad attitude Buzzsaw has always had, but ever since losing that title to Jack Passion, he certainly had a chip on his shoulder. And we mentioned a kiss from Binky Jordan.
Some girls have all the luck.
Certainly not the way that Buzzsaw Benelli wanted to kick off the year. A New Year's kiss from Binky Jordan. A couple days late for that.
That's never too late.
And now Benelli bringing out that inner aggression, just stomping away on the back of Binky Jordan. Now drops the head.
God, if this
right to the sternum.
If this is how he's going to react, I feel terrible for whoever had to actually kiss this guy on New Year's.
Only a 1. As we see the Bishop standing ringside, that ominous presence that always follows Buzzsaw Benelli.
Crowd's trying to get behind Binky, but Buzzsaw with that signature aggression on display, that aggression that he has used to his advantage to become a multiple-time champion here in DCW.
Buzzsaw Benelli just having his way right now. Now that he's got Binky on the mat, looking to slow down the pace, leaning forward, putting all of his weight onto the shoulders of Binky, making it that much harder to breathe.
And just driving the air out of Binky every which way. You just saw that massive slam right before this. Binky still selling the effects of that potential injury to the back and the ribs.
Elbow driven right into the top of the head. Again, it is the first episode of DCW Synergy here in the new year as we march towards February 15th. Mardi Gras Madness live on pay-per-view. We will get the momentum here tonight as we head into our second ever live pay-per-view. Handful of hair from Benelli brings down Binky Jordan.
At this point, I don't even know if it's so much about winning the match, Carmen. I think Buzzsaw is just trying to pick apart Binky Jordan.
I think Benelli's trying to remind everyone exactly who he is, why he is a former champion. But right now, I think he's wasting a little too much time interacting with the fans here. Certainly letting the fans here at DCW get under his skin. Benelli just enraged.
Just raining down those right hands from that top mount position.
Our official trying to maintain some order. Benelli, of course, had to account of 5, utilize every bit that he could. Does not want to risk getting a disqualification and suffering a loss here in his first match in 2025.
Trying to introduce Binky Jordan to each one of these top turnbuckles.
The crowd trying to show their support for Binky Jordan.
There's only so much you can do whenever you're having to suffer this kind of onslaught at this point. You can see the methodical pace from Buzzsaw. Knows what he's doing, but Binky had an opening.
Jordan from behind, seizing an opportunity. And now feeding off that momentum. Hooks it for a suplex.
But look at the Bishop getting on the apron, trying to get involved.
Binky Jordan finding that second gear. Hold on a minute.
What's that sound?
What is happening right now?
Oh my God!
Hold on a second! Ryan Razors face to face with the Bishop. Meanwhile, back in the ring, flatliner. Buzzsaw Benelli capitalizing on the distraction.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Buzzsaw Benelli.
Buzzsaw Benelli picking up his first victory of the year, but take a look at this stare down here between Razors and the Bishop.
If anything, Ryan Razors ensuring that no further damage is done to Binky Jordan.
Benelli with an all-important first victory of the year. As we take a look at Ryan Razors. Almost showing sympathy here for Binky Jordan. It looks like Binky Jordan is happy to see Ryan Razors, and it looks like this alliance is going to last just a little bit longer, folks. But that is going to do it for us here for our first episode of Synergy of the New Year. On behalf of Rob Weathers, I have been Carmen Michael, and we will see you next week right here on Synergy.